Hi everyone, today I am in my kitchen. Please excuse my flat hair. As you guys know from my vlogs, I've had a Brazilian blow dry, so I'm still in those 3-4 days where I can't tie it up, wash it or anything, so I feel like I'm wearing a wig. Today I wanted to show you guys my granola recipe because I mentioned in my monthly favourites video that I'm loving this particular granola and you guys all requested the recipe. It's very simple and basic. I don't really like any sort of dried fruit and all of those things in it. All the ones you buy in the shops I feel like have so much stuff in that I don't really particularly like. So I just make this one because I know that I like it, but feel free to add in any kind of raisins or dried apricots or anything like that that you like. This recipe was inspired by a couple of things. Livia's crumbles. I absolutely love those crumbles, but they do get a bit pricey when you start buying them, like how much I was buying them. Literally, I want to eat them for breakfast, for dessert, but it just kind of wasn't working for me, so I wanted to make something that I could use at home. I think Deliciously Ella uses this in her crumble recipe, so it's a very similar recipe, but I like to use it in a few different ways. So what you're going to need for this recipe are some almonds, some jumbo oats, some ground cinnamon, some maple syrup, and some coconut oil. It's really simple, just 5 ingredients. And the first thing I'm going to do is ground up my almonds, and I'm going to use my Vitamix. You can use whatever machine you have, or you can do it by your hand. I don't want them to be completely smooth and ground. I just want to break them up a bit into smaller pieces. So I just kind of pulse the Vitamix until I have the right consistency and throw the almonds into a large bowl. And then I'm going to put in the oats with that. I'm going to put all the measurements that you need down below, but I think you can just kind of put in whatever you want. It's not like baking. You don't have to be strict with your measurements. I just kind of guesstimate. Now I'm going to head over to the hob, and in my little pan I'm going to mix together the coconut oil, the maple syrup and the cinnamon and put on quite a low heat just until it's all melted together. It shouldn't take very long. And then I'm just going to pour that into the bowl of almonds and oats and mix that all together. It sort of creates a sticky oat consistency. Now my oven was already preset at 180 in UK terms. I don't know what that is in everyone else, but I'm sure you can Google it. And I'm just gonna lay out the oats onto a baking tray. You can use greaseproof paper, that's so hard to say, if you want, but I feel like it doesn't really make a difference. I'm just gonna lay it out onto the tray pretty flat and then throw it into the oven. I don't really know exactly how long you keep it in there for, maybe around 20 to 30 minutes, but just keep checking it, make sure it's not burning. You can always turn the heat down, move it around a bit, shake up the oats, try to keep them quite flat. But you'll know it's ready because it'll start looking golden, crispy brown, and it will smell delicious. So then when the time is up and you're ready to take it out, just leave it to cool, mix it up a bit. And what might happen is it does kind of harden and stick together, but I find if you just get like a knife and break it up, it's nice because you get some larger chunks and some smaller chunks, and then I like to just put it into a jar. It's not really, it's kind of like granola, but it's more just like oats, but it tastes delicious because it's got the maple syrup in there, which I think isn't unhealthy at all. It's like a really good sweetener. And the slight cinnamon as well. I don't even like cinnamon, but I think this works so well. I use this in the morning for breakfast. Sometimes I just have a bit of skimmed milk with it and have it like a cereal. Sometimes I put it with yogurt and fruit to make it a bit more of like a granola. And I also have it for dessert. It's really easy, especially in the Vitamix, to make like a fruit puree. So you can get apples or peaches are in season or pears, and then just put the granola on top, a bit like a crumble. There's so many different ways, or you can just have it as a snack. Sometimes I put these in little Tupperware, take it with me and just snack on it. It's so delicious and sweet, but not too sweet. Anyway, I told you it was very simple to do, and I hope this quick little recipe video helped you guys. Please do try it out and let me know if you do and what you think of it. Because I always say, like, I'm not good at cooking, I don't do anything fancy. So for me, I was really excited to find something this simple, and I make it every Sunday evening and it lasts me for the whole week. So I'm really happy. As someone who doesn't like breakfast, I finally found something that I like to eat at breakfast. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.